Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, it's jacobcrypobury here. I'm your host today, Jake. Hope you're doing fantastic and having a great bank holiday Monday despite the bloodbath in the market at the moment. Hopefully it's not going to be a long-term thing and this is just another crazy part of cryptocurrency. So just want to say huge thanks to all the returning viewers. You guys are amazing. The current subscribers, I'm really grateful. If you're new here, do click that button and just subscribe to the channel. So what's happened is we've lost that key 40k level of support over with Bitcoin. We're sitting at a $740 billion market cap, and whilst it looks bad on the year, really zooming out from the last bull market cycle, we're actually looking really strong still. So let's try not to worry, but we're gonna do a video on Aave today regardless, and also look at a bit of different indexes and what's going on with the total market capitalization at the moment. We can see here Bitcoin slips below support level to 38.5k as US tax return deadline approaches. So tax-related selling seems to have aggravated macro-driven weakness in the Bitcoin market. Bitcoin slips to a 1-month low on tax-related issue and murky macro outlook. Bitcoin has breached critical price level to hit 1-month lows as the US tax season draws to a close. So hopefully, just hopefully, this is a bit of premeditated market movement. The weakness appears to have stemmed from tax-related selling and a murky macro environment. For US investors, the deadline to submit 2021 tax returns or an extension to file and pay the taxes Monday, April 18. Last year, market players sold digital assets during the tax season between 1st of January and April 15. Well, this is all very interesting because inflation is super high. People pile into Bitcoin, and at the same time exchanges have a super all-time low supply on the exchanges of Bitcoin, which means people are still holding, and the legacy holders are definitely holding their Bitcoin. It's the traders that are equating all of this mass volume that you are seeing. So at the moment we've got extreme fear in the market. We're sitting at 24 on our fear and greed index, so definitely looking bearish. People are scared. Retailers are being shaken out of their position as usual. We can see we're also sitting strongly in a Bitcoin season at the moment. So this certainly is no alt season. Altcoins rather are very much stagnant and very docile at the moment, not really doing much, not really making anyone excited, and there's a lot of fear in the market, and we're seeing all of this capitulation and red wicks with pretty much everything at the moment. So here we have the total market capitalization excluding our lovely Bitcoin, and I think why I enjoy looking at this particular chart is because we got rejected at this 1.27 trillion level. We're coming back down. We haven't yet retested this diagonal support, which would be around $1.02 trillion, and hopefully we don't. If we look at the daily time frame, we can see we're just putting through these lower highs and also lower lows at the same time, and we're back under that 20-day moving average. We've got rejected on our white line here, which is our 200-day estimated moving average, and we also have the bull market support band right here where we got the rejection as well. On the 4-hour time frame, we're looking pretty dumpy, to be honest. I mean, look at the RSI. Every time we come down to around a 30 RSI, we got it here. We had it also over here. And also over here, we sometimes do present ourselves with a good dollar cost averaging opportunity. Now, not every single time, but just sometimes. I mean, last time we were here, oversold on the RSI. Last time we were over here, oversold on the RSI, we actually saw continuation to the downside. So do be careful. We don't know what is truly going to happen. But what has happened is big symmetrical triangle, and we lost a lot of our liquidity right there in the market. A lot of money was withdrawn, and as you can see, this might be a catalyst from the crypto tax event and tax sales, people trying to make those quick evasions. So what we're going to look at today is Aave. We really like Aave, and we know Aave is very bullish, and the future of Aave is also extremely bullish. But what is really happening is we've seen this big sort of buy the hype, sell the news particular event where we popped up to $260. We've already lost $100 worth of value there. That's unbelievable. The daily pump here was massive on the 29th of March, and now we're coming back to this particular trend line along here where we've formed this low. We've just lost that support. So if we can't come up and retest this particular $165 level on the 4-hour time frame, if we don't get this reversal back to 164, maybe we're actually going to come down lower to these next support levels at around $151 mark for Aave cryptocurrency. So it is very possible that we might see continuation to the downside here. However, if this is the bottom of the corrective phase, and hopefully it is. With our Fibonacci extension, we can just measure what the next sort of price target will be on the 0.236 at around $180. If we do break back through the support, retest that resistance, and then make our way up to around the $180 mark right there. That would be the ideal situation. Of course, we can still see a lot of continuation to the downside, maybe retesting even lower levels such as $151 on the 4-hour RSI. As you can see, we're not oversold like we were a few days ago. So it is kind of good to see that we've just held this particular price level with a slightly higher relative strength index. What you can see on the hourly time frame is basically a bit of a falling wedge. Hopefully we are going to keep within this sort of range. It's going to be very volatile, and you can see again very oversold on the RSI right there for Aave coin. I really do think Aave has got a strong future, and if this is just a market blip, and if we can get back into this channel, it does mean that we'll be putting through a higher low. The ideal situation would be to get a bump here, maybe get a bit of a rejection, create a double bottom reversal pattern, and maybe retest some high levels. As long as we're putting through these higher lows, it doesn't really matter if then we lose the support again, and even if we lost the support down to this level, as long as the trajectory is somewhat sideways and somewhat looking bullish. I mean, that's speculation. That would be fantastic. Can you imagine the emotions associated with coming up to this particular 250 level and then actually coming back down to $170 before coming up to like 300? It could all happen very quickly, very realistically, and I expect something like this to happen with Aave actually. I really do. Ascending triangle on the macro scale as well, if you're looking at this bigger picture. And the ascending triangle that I can see in my mind, I'll just draw in for you, which is this, and also this. So that's the ascending triangle that we've got here, and I still think Aave very bullish. Dollar cost average, if you feel like taking a risk, if you want to buy a bit of Aave today, use the link down below to grab some Aave. Just want to say as well, massive thanks to everyone in the YouTube Discord channel, about 250 people here at the moment. If you want to come and say hi, do so. It's in the link down below, completely free to join, no strings attached. Also, a massive thank you to the patrons as well. Price of a coffee, guys. If you want to become a patron, you're going to get some nice exclusive benefits right here. So you're going to get some one-on-one lessons, private messages. You'll also get more entry listings on the giveaways. You're going to get leveraged trading signals, an ebook, and also much, much more. So that's for the third tier option. If you want the first tier option, literally price of a coffee, guys. So that's about a wrap today. I think Aave, we're looking okay, but just beware that we can lose the support down to $149. Maybe we're going to get a reversal back up to the next resistance at 174, but it does look a bit bearish. I'd say don't emotionally react to the market and stay in your positions if you believe in crypto long term and if you believe in the cryptocurrency bull market lengthening cycle theory. Anyways, that's enough from now for me. Go enjoy your bank late Mondays, guys, and we will catch up soon. Bye for now.